Good morning student, welcome back in this class. Today we will discuss about the most important topic, that is the terminating and non-terminating decimal. Under the previous session we have completed the concept of the integer, multiplication and division of the fraction, data handling, linear equation, triangle, congruent triangle, percentage and the rational number. In this sequence we will discuss in this video, that is the some example which is based on the terminating and non-terminating decimal. So now let us start. First of all we will discuss about the terminating decimal, that is the terminating decimal. So as you know that the terminating decimal, irrational number in the written in their standard form that have only 2 or 5 or both of them, written 2 or 5 or 5 or both means 2 and 5, then that is called the terminating decimal. So it is clear that if a rational number, the factors of denominator is only 2 or 5 or both, that is called the terminating decimal. So terminating decimal, that is in which the division terminates and which have a finite decimal part are called the finite and terminating decimal. So here some example. Suppose that a rational number is given. Some example. Suppose that take a rational number, that is the 3 by 20. So here is the prime factors of the denominator is only 2 or 5. That is or both, that is called the terminating decimal. So now the factors of the 20, the denominator in this rational number is 20. Then prime factors of 20 is here. Prime factors 2, 10, 5, 5. Then prime factors of denominator 20 is here, 2 into 5. So it is clear that the prime factors of 20 is 2 into 5. So according to the terminating decimal, if the prime factors of denominator is only 2 or 5 or both, they are called to the terminating decimal. So it is clear that 3 by 20 is terminating decimal. So now another example, that is take a one rational number is here 5 by 32. 5 by 32. This rational number are terminating or non-terminating. So first step about to find the terminating decimal or non-terminating decimal, then find the prime factors of the denominator is here, that is denominator in this rational number is given, that is 32. Then prime factors of 32, that is 16, 8, 4, 2. Then prime factors of the 32 is given here, 2 into 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is clear that the prime factors of 32 is only 2 number. Then they can be form of the terminating decimal. Okay. So it is clear that if the rational number in which the division terminates and which have a finite decimal part, that is called the terminating decimal. Or in other way, if the prime factors of the denominator, if any rational number in the 2 or 5 or both, they are called to the terminating decimal. So now second is the non-terminating decimal. Second is the non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. So now the next is the non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal refers to the division process does not end and the decimal digit keep repeating or called the non-terminating decimal. On the other way, if the prime factors present in the denominators produces does not present the prime factors in the form of the 2 or 5 or both, they are called to the non-terminating decimal. So it is clear that suppose that one example here, that is the 5 by 6. 5 by 6. 5 by 6. So according to the terminating decimal, if the prime factors of the denominator is 2 or 5 or both of them, they are called to the terminating decimal. In the non-terminating decimal, any other prime factors other than 2 or 5, they are called to the non-terminating decimal. So here the some example, that is the first example is here, 5 by 6 is terminating or non-terminating decimal. So the prime factors of 6 is here, 6, that is a 2 into 3. Then prime factors of the denominator is here 2 into 3. Then according to the condition of the terminating decimal, if the 2 or 5 or both of them present in the prime factors of the denominator, they are called to the terminating. But in this rational number, denominator is given here 6 and the prime factors of the 6 is 2 into 3. Then 3 is other number other than 2 or 5. They are called to the non-terminating decimal. So 5 by 6 is non-terminating decimal. Another example here is the now next example, suppose that a rational number is given is the 51 by 90. 51 by 90. So this rational number are terminating or non-terminating. So first of all, we will calculate is the prime factors of the denominator of the given rational number. So this rational number is 51 by 90. So first of all, we will calculate of the denominator 90, prime factors of the 90 here, then 90, then 45, then 50, 5, 5. Then prime factors of the 90, that is 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So in this case, the prime factors of denominator 90 is given here 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Then according to the condition of the terminating decimal, only 2 or 5 or both of them are present in the prime factors of the denominator. But in this number, the prime factors are 3 is other than 2 or 5. So this rational number will be non-terminating decimal. So this number is non-terminating decimal. Non-terminating decimal. So now some example is here. Then identify to the which rational number is terminating and which are non-terminating decimal. So here is the some numerical problem. Express as a rational number in the form of a by b. Express as the rational number in the form of a by b. The first question is given here, that is the 0.2. So write the 0.2. That is the first question. 0.2 in the form of a by b. So in this rational number, the 0.2. So here is the one digit after the decimal point. So divided by the 10. In this number, the one digit in after the decimal point. So in this case, 10 divided by the 2. 2 divided by 10. Now the next is the 0.32. So 0.32 after the decimal point, after the decimal, there are the two digits, ones and tens. Then we can write here the 32 divided by 100. 32 divided by 100. And next is the second, first, second, and now the third. 0.825, and this decimal number convert in the form of a by b. So here is the after decimal point, there are 3-digit number. Then 825 divided by 1000. Now next is the 1.225. Then 1.225. After the decimal point, there are three digits. Then we can write here the 1225 divided by 1000. So now the next question is here. So now the next question is there, convert the 0.36 into a rational number. So here the following step is given to convert the 0.36 into a rational number. The first step is followed by step 1. So 0.36 then step 1, 0.36. Here is the 3 is non-repeating decimal and 6 is the repeating decimal. So 3 is in the place of the 10th position. Then now suppose that the x equal to 0.36 bar. So here is the 3 is non-repeating decimal and 3 is in the place of the 10th position. Then multiply by 10 in the both sides. So here the multiply by 10 in both sides. Multiply by 10 both sides. So it is clear that here the 10x equal to 3.666 dot. That is the first equation. So now the second step is here is the 3.66. Then after multiply the 10 in both sides. That is the second equation. 10x into 10 by 3.36.666. That is the second equation. Multiply by the 10 in the both sides in the first equation. So subtracting from the second to 1, then subtract 1 from 2, subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So here is the 100x equal to 36.66 dot, and the first equation is here 10x equal to 3.66 dot, then 100x minus 10x is here, that is the 90x equal to 30. After the point they are the same digit, 6 is repeated here, then 36 minus 3, that is the 33, then x equal to 33 by 90. So here the value of x equal to 33 by 90, then 11 by 30. So it is clear that if any non-repeating decimal is given to convert into the form of the rational number, so first step is here. Suppose that 0.36 bar x equal to 0.36 bar. In this number there are the only 6 is repeating decimal and 3 is the non-repeating decimal. So 3 is here after the point, and in the place of the 3 is the 10th position. So multiply by 10 in the both side, then the number is here 10x equal to 3.66. Then after the 10x equal to 3.66, then 10 multiply in the first equation, then that is 10x into 10, that will become 100x equal to 36.66. Then now next step is the subtract from one equation from equation 2. Then equation 2 is given here, that is the 100x equal to 36.66, and first equation is given 10x, then second equation minus first equation, then 100x minus 10x equal to 90x, and 36 minus 3 equal to 33, then x equal to 33 by 90, and x equal to 11 by 30. That is the rational number because they are in the form of p by q, and where the q is not equal to 0. So this number is in the form of the rational number, means 11 by 30 in the form of the rational number.